Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Welcome to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it pop.
With your host, Parker. Featuring the sultry sounds of Fred and also Alan on the board.
Let's go already!
And now, let's start the damn show.
Welcome, one and all. Third episode of Black Lincoln Collective. Your host, Parker, and I'm by Freddie on the mic.
Bitty tree. Good, good.
That's right, number 53. And I think it's 53. I haven't been counting.
Bitty tree.
And of course, Alan on the ones and twos. How's it going tonight, Alan?
Good.
I'll let you know. Alan, for the YouTube, for our thousands, tens of thousands of YouTube listeners, or YouTube watchers, Alan, you can see in the background of Alan's studio, his palatial studio, our gold record.
Yeah. Look at that.
I'm assuming did we win that? We won that.
What is that
for Fred's
50,000?
Freddie Jazz Mouse Christmas, right?
Yeah, it was the Christmas album.
The Christmas album?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I assume 50,000
so.
copies, right?
Yeah,
it's
50,000 copies.
at least. Probably more than that, really, if we counted. But we're not. Again, we don't count. It's not a counting podcast, Fred. It's a talking podcast.
Actually, it was the 50th episode. That's what they.
Big 50. See,
It's over 50. Okay.
Yep, the Black Lincoln
50,
Collective
50,000.
pulled their money and sent us
There you
that.
go.
It's gorgeous. We'll picture of it up for everyone.
There
Speaking of
What
50
up?
things, not
50.
really 50 things. I've got, so speaking of YouTube, because we do, that makes more sense actually. I'm going to throw a little word out to you and to Alan. I want to know if you know what this means.
Okay.
Because if you do, I'm a little worried about you, if I'm being honest. I know what it means, and it makes me feel
Right. Did you know
Do
what
you-
it meant before you looked it up?
Before I knew what it meant, I would not have known what it meant until I saw it, and then I was like, I didn't know what this was.
Really?
Do you want to take a guess? Do you think?
Are you gonna do some Two Girls One Cup?
No.
Okay.
Come on, dude. No, this is a family-friendly show, Fred. I'm not gonna do that. That's nasty.
all right. That is.
There's a difference between gross.
Well, you
and
keep
like
saying
nasty.
it's nasty and like.
Well, no, it is. It's a different kind
I'm
of nasty.
getting. I'm
Like,
okay.
it's not like some people
Yeah.
are into this. No one is into
Right.
this, and
No.
but I do think, but people are obviously into it, and it grosses me out that there are people into it. All right. So,
Okay.
Fred,
Yep.
heard the term mukbang, and it is not what you think it is.
Mukbang.
Mukbang, Mukbang, or mukbang. Some people call it
Muck.
muck. Mukbang.
Okay, so
Mukbang.
just
You don't-
from the sound of it,
Uh-huh.
it makes me think it's like Taiwanese or something.
I believe it is of Asian descent.
It's
I don't know
over.
if It's a term.
Bang, bang. You know what I mean?
It's a term.
like-
In Asia, and then like, it's moved its way over to the States, and it's
Is it
worldwide.
a fight to the death?
No, it's not. Well,
It's like
What?
kumite. Is it a kumite?
it's all. I wish it wasn't. Honestly, it would
Yeah.
make me feel less uncomfortable. So, Fred, Alan, do you have a guess as to what the word
Mukbang.
mukbang means?
Mukbang.
It's a fight to the death.
Is it a fight? Yeah, like,
It is not a fight to the death. Again, in a way,
Is
it
it-
is a fight to the death.
Is it when they eat those chicken embryos?
Close. You're getting closer.
Yeah, I knew
It's
it was
not, this
something.
is not something that is strictly of Asian descent. This is
Right.
an issue. This is an issue all over the world, Fred. If I'm being honest.
Really?
Yes.
People are doing
And
it.
I have to speak up for it.
Is there eating bugs?
As a fat guy in the world, I cannot let this occur. These people
Dang, people.
a bad name. Alan,
can't
pull up the
just-
video. So, Fred, a mukbang or a mukbang, also known as an
Mukbang.
eating show, is an online video audiovisual broadcast in which the host consumes various quantities of food while interacting with the audience. So this dude that I'm showing you now is named something Avocado, Johnny Avocado or whatever.
He looks
I'm
like
not
a
gonna
peach.
I'm not gonna popularize him.
All right.
This dude started 165 pounds in 2016, started doing and now up over 400 pounds just a few years later, yeah, Nick, whatever his name is, avocado guy. So, Alan, fast forward to the part where they're actually doing eating, because I don't give a shit about his yammering. So this dude, literally his YouTube job, and Alan can tell you how many views this has. This probably has 100,000 views, probably more than that, is to take massive amounts of food and shove them into his pie hole. That is the thing. And there's like, and if you Google mukbang, audience, don't do it. You're going to mess up your algorithm. But if you Google it, there's 1,000 people doing it. Like just a bunch of fatty. Okay, so I can say, because it's given me a bad, because this is what skinny people think that fat people do.
Right.
And we simply don't.
Yeah. Right.
Like I've eaten, are we 5 hash browns now? 5 whole gigantic, 6 hash. I've never done that in my life.
7 hash browns.
Dude, it's ridiculous. And there's, like I said, there's hundreds. There's hundreds. So Shayna, my lovely wife, and I were watching somehow or another, got put into this shit, and like, it was like morbid curiosity, like looking at a car crash, or watching Hoarders or whatever. And there's a bunch of dudes who do it who are super skinny, like a bunch of Asian super skinny dudes who are doing it, and they're like, I can eat
in Korea
calories. Yeah. But this guy specifically,
Get into him eating.
Yeah,
like,
fast forward. That's the thing.
He just
look at how long that video is.
Like normally, or is it just like right there? Let's
go. Stop right there. Yeah, no. They just like talk and eat, and just like that's his husband, which that's fine. But and they fight on camera again. It's all drama, but it's like him.
I could do this.
I mean, look at that dude, man. Like, it kills me, man. And they're like, so we watched one. That is exactly right. Look at he's dying right now.
This is like watching the filming of.
It's like I'm watching a murder in slow motion.
This is like watching a Steven Seagal movie.
Right, exactly. Except less action somehow.
But I mean, I want to know how many. Like, okay.
So he has like 100 videos at least. Like,
right, and I want to know: does he do this like twice a week? 3 times
I think it's
a week,
like once a week. They call it
once a week.
One time it was him and a very large lady. No offense to large ladies out there, and like they ate 10,000 calories worth of Krispy Kreme donuts, and they're just like sitting there. And it's right here, and then like the worst part is you can hear it. Like, do you remember those Hardee's commercials a few years ago? Where they had the tuna, and it was and it was like the nastiest, and people were like turned off by it instead of like being into Hardee's thought they would be. Right. Yeah, it's fat people eating and being like,
Krispy Kreme donuts are easy to eat. Though I probably could eat.
No, and that's fine. And Krispy Kreme donuts are easy to eat. But Fred, when I gorge myself on Krispy Kreme donuts, I have 3 donuts. Yeah. 3 is like I probably shouldn't have even considered getting 3. Normally 2 is more than enough.
No,
but like, and those are fresh, hot. You know what I'm saying? But I can't. He got 6 dozen bread.
6
dozen, and he was complaining because he thought he was supposed to get 7 dozen. And like, it's ridiculous, man. I can't. It's a plague on society, is what it is. And I'm coming out now. Hashtag fuck mukbangs. Mukbangs.
Yeah, fuck bangs.
Fuck mucks. Whatever. Hashtag mucks. Put it on the screen, Alan. Fuck mucks. No, it's one of those things. Like, dude. So I was like watching it, and like, so my wife, when she watches Hoarders, right? Like, you ever watch Hoarders? Yeah. It makes her want to clean. Like, it makes her want to, like, like if she's being lazy and doesn't want to clean, or like we're being lazy. I'm always lazy. So I'm not including my own laziness in the situation because it's constant. But when she's like not feeling it, like, oh, whatever. Yeah, there you go. Hashtag. And so she's not feeling it. She'll put on like an episode of Hoarders, and then she see the cockroaches. Yeah, and this dude is like super skinny. He's and he's gonna chow. That's what's his nuts.
What's the hellfire?
Yeah, dude. This dude. That lady. See?
Look at that. What is that? What kind of chicken is that?
That's the bulldog. That's the bulldog sauce, man. That shit's spicy.
Know all this.
What kind of chicken is that? Look at that chicken.
I know. Did you say how do I know all this?
Yeah.
Because I'm those people from the mukbang. That's why.
Get it, girl.
I'm different than that. I'm really open. But no, so she'll pull it on and she'll watch like Hoarders, and it like grosses her out to the level.
Right.
She's like, I gotta start cleaning. And like that's what that dude eat and make noises. Like,
you want to cook?
I was like, I gotta go to the gym. Like, I gotta go start working out.
I gotta
Like,
go to
right
the
now.
gym.
Like, right this minute, I'm gonna go push up. Even if it takes me all night, I'm gonna do a push up and get this shit off of me. No, because I was like, dude, it makes me look bad. Like, for real. I think skinny people would look at that, like really skinny, like healthy dudes and dudettes, or whatever, would look at that and be like, I knew it.
They go, and they go every fat person,
right? Just like every person stereotypes every black person as a murderous thug, even if they're working at Walgreens.
Well,
and they see, and like when you watch like scenes of Country Club, you're like, yep, I knew it was like all the time. That's what white people do all the time. No, now you can't get a kid involved in the mukbang.
They mucking their kids.
The kids are getting mucked now.
Oh, the kids are getting
the kids, man. I'm telling you, it's racist. Whatever that is.
You gotta be at least 18 to muck, man.
Yeah, you won't want to muck around.
Yeah.
Exactly. With them kids. She's eating spicy noodles. That's fine. Muck your kids, everybody.
Muck your kids.
So
muck them all up.
It's gross, and it's like I feel like there's a certain thing. Like I said, I just feel like it's one of those things where it's like it's borderline. It's fattest, whatever that is.
Dude,
because they're making me look bad. They're making fatties look bad.
That is terrible. That's a nasty thing to do.
Yeah, it's nasty, dude. It is nasty.
I don't even like gorging myself.
Yeah,
man.
like you feel so bad afterwards.
I do, man.
I can't do that, man.
Yeah, I can't do it, man. You feel like you got to throw up.
Yeah, dude. I'll tell you, Fred.
Yep.
I'll tell you one thing. One place that you're not see mukbangs, and you're gonna be if you go to this place or the sponsor. You're gonna have a great time, and there'll be no gorging yourself unless you choose to do so. This is a free-ish content. So tonight's sponsor of the 53rd episode of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast is a little town in Virginia we like to call Ononcock. Ononcock, Virginia. It's for lovers.
It is.
Find yourself in Virginia. Find yourself on
Ononcock.
Captain John Smith called the area Ononcock, the gem of the Eastern Shore.
I wonder is that Pocahontas Johnson?
I believe that's John Smith. I think that's the same dude.
Yeah, that's the same Pocahontas John Smith. Ononcock.
He was like, hey, you know what this bay reminds me of? Yeah, Ononcock. Captain John Smith. Bring on the Indians.
That's Sailor David.
I bet they call well, literally the white come up with. It could have been anyone, dude. And they whitewashed history and just made everyone John Smith. Like, Captain John Smith. That's the only identifier. Yeah. He was apparently a captain.
Other than Shoemaker John Smith.
Yeah, exactly. And they're like, oh, John Smith. And then John Smith fought. And John Smith won and kicked that other John Smith's ass. And you're like, I don't even know. What are we talking about?
Exactly. John Smith.
Exactly. John Smith. Yeah. So they have a live theater, award-winning restaurants, and an old-time movie theater in the International Film Festival. Fred, have you ever been to the inn at Ononcock?
I've never been in Ononcock.
It's there. You can go to
Ononcock.
No, you can go to Ononcock Wharf or Marina. Go on Ononcock sailing adventure, Fred. It'll take you away.
I'm not going sailing Ononcock.
You'll be a seaman.
There's so many great things about Ononcock that everyone out. So check out virginia.org and make sure your vacation. You're spending it on a cock.
There you go.
Great sponsors tonight. I'm telling you, dude, they never stop. They never stop killing it with these sponsors. Fred, I got to ask you a question, and this is so silly, and it has nothing to do with like anything that we would normally do. But I read an article yesterday that the actress from she was in like a bunch of stuff. She was in Harry Potter. She was in The End of the World. A bunch of stuff. Her name is Miriam Margolyes. Yeah, Mary. So she's been in everything. She's in Harry Potter and stuff like that.
Right.
She went in an interview and said that Schwarzenegger farted at her.
Oh yeah.
at like the end of the world or end of days, which is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. By the way,
he's like, "Come here."
Walked in front of her, farted her face, and she said deliberately, and she still hasn't forgiven him. She said he's a bit too full of himself, and I don't care for him at all. He's a Republican, which I don't like. She said, he was actually quite rude. He farted in the face. I fart, I do, but I don't fart in people's faces. He did it deliberately, right in my face.
No, you like it. Tell me you like it.
Sorry, this should have been a news bit. That's what Arnold's like. I said, okay.
We're not.
Said it's not a tumor.
No.
No,
we're
No.
No.
We're not recording.
Oh shit, Alan, dude.
I looked up and saw that I didn't see the red live, and I was
man.
Oh my god, are you serious?
The Black Lincoln Collective podcast will return after a word from our sponsors.
All right. So welcome back to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. Sorry for the technical issues for our YouTube guys. Welcome to the show if you're listening or watching on YouTube, because Alan fucked it up. And I won't take any fault or credit for that.
No.
Accidents happen. What can I say? I usually fuck up every night. So welcome back. We're so glad you were able to join us on YouTube for this abbreviated video. Just go to our Spotify or Google Play or anywhere else, and you can listen to the whole show. Of course, you can follow the show on Facebook at BLC Podcast or on Twitter at BLC World. Check us out at blc.world for all of everything except video the first half of the show. So welcome back, Fred. It's time for an old classic. Let's bring back one of our favorite things, Fred.
Yeah.
Let's bring back What You Watching?
American Warships.
I'm watching commercials.
Alan's stuck on that American Warships.
He loves it.
It was fun.
He loves it. He
Right
can't
now.
help himself. So, Freddie, what you got? What's in your
Man,
you still on Netflix?
like,
You still pay for Netflix?
yeah, I'm still on Netflix, man.
I
mean,
know Stranger
Netflix,
Things ended and you were like, I'm done.
Nah, it's not over. They got
Well, but for this season,
yeah, the season's, you know what I mean? The season's out. Yeah,
some
and
people are like,
watched
I
that one.
only subscribe for that and then I'm done.
Oh yeah, no. Netflix got plenty more stuff, man. They got I've also been watching Umbrella
They have
Academy.
The Floor is Lava, the game show that is dumb. They do have that $1 million in quarters show that we talked about, and I do like that show.
Oh, is that on Netflix?
I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix. Show.
Yes? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm almost 92% sure that's on Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix like us, man.
Just
They just gotta they just gotta throw content out there.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, no, we
you
don't
know?
do that. We carefully curate. We go through hours of paring down content
yeah,
every
that's
week,
what we do.
where we come with 1,000 ideas, and Fred's like, "No, they're trash."
Each show is
Like,
planned
no.
out months in ahead.
Months in advance. This was
Months in
recorded
advance.
in 1983. That's how far ahead we are. Because you're listening to this probably. If I had to guess, Fred, being that it's 1983,
Right,
I would
yeah.
say this is probably going to come out around the 19th or somewhere between the 19th and the 25th of
Yeah.
July 2022.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
somewhere in that
sounds about
area.
right.
And
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
a guess, because
I did the
that's how
math.
careful
I did
we
the
are.
math. Yeah, that sounds
Yeah, I
right.
did the
That sounds right.
calculations. I'm a beautiful mind, which
Right.
does
I'll double check them.
not exist yet. So I probably am going to write that after the show.
Yeah.
I'm going to write that movie, and I'm also going to write some other shit.
It's
other stuff that came out.
1983. I got a pretty good stock tip for you.
Yep.
There's a little small company called Apple. You
Nope.
should go ahead and
thanks.
stake all your money into
No,
that.
thanks.
That's dumb.
thanks. I'm going to buy a cheeseburger for 39 cents. Remember when you could do that? Can't do that shit anymore. Anyway,
Can't
so
do
yeah,
that.
so Fred, what is it that you're watching? You don't have to tell us on Netflix. What you said you're watching Umbrella Academy?
Yeah, Umbrella Academy. Yeah.
Are you
a
caught
third
up with
season.
Umbrella? I gave up
I
after
am.
the first season.
Really? Did you?
I don't
That's
like the
pretty good.
muscly guy.
Luther.
See,
You don't like
Because
Luther?
I don't. It's not that I don't like his character. I don't like his muscles because he looks retarded.
He's
No offense to
supposed
retarded people. I'm gonna have to. bleep that out.
Cut that.
he looks very silly.
He's supposed to. He's
I
supposed
know.
to
I
like
get
that.
it. I get it.
You know
So,
what I'm saying?
do you know who wrote the Umbrella Academy?
I've
know who
seen
that-
the.
It's the
No,
lead
but I
singer
don't
from
know.
My Chemical Romance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, who sings about the
Really?
Black Parade and I'm not okay.
Yeah. Okay. I like those two songs.
We went and saw them. See, and this is maybe part of the reason that I can't get into the show. And I don't think it's a bad show. Like I said, I watched the whole first season,
right.
but I just haven't had the urge to get back into it. But so one time we went to see Mars Volta in Atlanta, and My Chemical Romance. Oh no, we went to go see Alkaline Trio in Atlanta, and My Chemical Romance was one of the opening acts. This is before they got all they were kind of a little popular, but not
Right.
big.
As big
They were
as,
they were headed up.
Black Parade hadn't came out yet.
I think it had just come out, maybe, or
Just come out.
I don't know because I never listened to it because that's not my thing.
Right.
But we were in the at the concert, you know, and it was still pretty early, so it must have been before because it wasn't that packed or anything.
Yeah.
And like, I just remember the singer coming on stage, and he's like, "We're My Chemical Romance," and he's like, "Now everybody, look up at the sky." And so everybody's like, "Okay," and he's like, "Now point your finger up," and we're like, "Doing?" He's like, "And say hello to your grandmother."
Oh no!
And I was like, "That's off-putting. I don't like this." So and their music can be great. I don't know. I just never ever since that I was like,
liked it.
no, I don't care for this.
No,
like, it is
it's
like,
not.
my
It's
grandmother
not
was
My
perfectly
Chemical
healthy.
Romance.
She was super alive and everything.
Yeah,
But I was like, that's just a weird energy to start the show off.
Yeah, to start.
It's
the
like
show
every week
with,
when Alan like gives us some kind of controversial topic right before the show,
Yeah.
and it like or something terrifically depressing,
Right.
and so it bums us out, and then it's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, oh, hello, welcome to the show. We're sad tonight.
I don't
The
feel like
53rd
Jensen
episode is the
jumping
crying
around.
episode.
Yeah.
That's right. Where this is our true crime.
That's-
Alan
that's
committed a
crazy.
murder episode.
But
no,
I like
so-
it. I like the show though, man. It stars I guess Elliot
Page. Yeah.
Elliot Page. Yeah,
Right.
he changed. He
a
changed.
he.
You know,
He's a
whatever.
he
Yeah,
now.
he's a he. He's a he. But before this, you know, second season.
Well,
it
the first
was
season,
Ellen.
she was right. He
Right.
was, yes.
Yes.
So
he
did
was
they
Ellen
change? They
Page.
changed the character as well.
They
though.
changed the character, and I'm glad they did because like
Would be
I
very
guess
confusing.
she really has short hair.
Yeah.
And she had a real bad wig on. Like,
Right,
so like
right.
it was just all forehead, you know.
Right.
It was like, and I knew what was going on, and I was like, come on, man, just do something.
Oh, so at the beginning
wig.
of the season, they had a wig on her,
Yeah, she was still Vanya.
or him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I guess they wrote her real life scenario into
Okay.
the plot.
That's
so now
cool.
he's Victor.
Did he
Yeah, I
like
mean-
have to deal with a lot of online
But
trolls? In the,
my
in the
thing
show?
about that, I have no problem with, you know,
Sure.
her making a change or whatever.
Here we go.
My thing is, why'd you have to change the character in
Because
the show?
because that's what you do.
You're
And
an
if
actor.
well, yeah, but you know
You're
what?
an
At the same time-
actor.
but at the same time, if it's like, truth be told, if it's easier to do it and the script still works, it's fine. Why
Right.
wouldn't you do it?
But
Like, it makes no sense not to do it.
so the funny thing about it is, like, now through the first 7 episodes, she keeps
Mm.
meeting people that knew her as Vanya. And
Right.
So it's she's like, oh, I heard your friends are calling you Victor. He's like, yeah, I had to talk about that. Yeah, man. She has
Yeah.
to tell this character.
Well,
and
I
there's
mean,
another
that's-
character. It's like she
But
just
see,
keeps
that's
bringing it
from-
like every
yeah.
5 episodes.
Well, but that's
About
how,
all
you
the-
know, it's funny because, like, it's so silly to say that, but that's like stuff like that, as silly as it may seem to us,
Yeah.
like, is such a big deal for people who are in that situation. Like I've told you before, you know, and I think everybody knows my daughter is
like I said, I don't
diabetic.
have a problem with it
Right.
at all. You know what
Well,
I'm
so like
saying?
Penny, you know, my daughter, she's got type 1 diabetes, and so
Right.
the movie Turning Red came out, and when it did, there was a
Yeah.
girl who had a glucose monitor, just like her, you know, whatever brand. We're not
Yeah.
for the brands, but but yeah, and like she was part of the movie, and she was like she was a minor character. They showed her like 4 or 5 times,
Right.
but they showed, you know, she would be like
Her
sitting,
monitor.
and they showed the
Yeah.
monitor, and it like blew her mind, like because that
Yeah.
representation of
right.
that's me. Like
Yeah,
she,
yeah.
you know, it's the same thing. Like people
Right.
who don't have that, you know, who need that kind of who are questioning things like this, or like
Yeah.
don't feel secure in themselves. Seeing that
Right.
representation, as silly as it may be, and as silly as the situations may seem on film, because truth be told, that's probably what happens more often than not, especially in
Yeah.
like Elliot Page's situation.
Right.
Like it means so much more to people who are in there. Like it gives them confidence to be who they want to be. And like to me, that's amazing. Like I think that's so cool. And it seems silly. Like I said,
Yeah.
and watching it, you're like, dude, just get to the action. But that's one of the reasons
Right.
that like I'm not a big Umbrella, because like I watched the whole first season. I was like, there was so little action. Like there was a lot of like talking, and that's fine.
Right.
But I was like, when's the like, yeah, oh, we all have superpowers. Let's never use them.
yeah.
That's pretty much how it went. And like it just bugged me. I'll give it another go,
Yeah.
man. But like
yeah.
I just, it was
Second
one of those
season
things.
is pretty good.
See, and like
Second,
and the
second
difference
season,
between
third
that,
season is real good.
well, see, and the difference between that and like a show that I did watch very much was like The Boys.
Yeah,
Like,
the boys.
I watched the hell out of the boys.
Yeah,
And it's
but
been
it
long
is
enough, I think
action.
now we can talk about it if we want to.
It's action packed,
Right? But it's like there's scenes of talking, but and I mean, now don't get me wrong. There's been a lot of talking on the boys too. There's not like constant
right,
action.
right. But when
the
hits,
story
like,
is so compelling that you're like, I gotta see what happens.
Right.
Man. I gotta hear them. I'm happy to hear them talk because some shit's about to go down, or some shit just went down. What'd you think of? Alan, did you watch the whole season?
Yes.
As well?
Yes.
Okay, spoilers for the boys coming up, guys. So skip to 47 hours and 12 minutes, and we'll be done with. We'll probably be back on whatever subject we were on before. So, So, what'd you think of the season overall?
Oh, I loved it.
Man, I thought it was great.
Did you think it whimpered out at the end, or because I saw a lot? I didn't personally.
I didn't think so.
I saw a lot of people online who said that the last episode was disappointing.
Are you serious?
Yeah. No, I was like the last episode.
The last scene when he fucking
was one of the coolest parts.
Head,
and then it's just like
lasered head.
Right.
And it was like,
yeah, dude, that was like such a turning point. Yeah, I'm excited for next season.
The shit out of that dude.
Poor Black Noir.
Yeah, man.
That was a rough way to go, man. But that's life for you, baby.
He should have just went ahead and ended himself.
Yeah, he should have, but
but I mean, he wasn't expecting that. He was expecting to, have to fight Soldier Boy. Get slaughtered.
Die that way.
So instead, he got slaughtered by Son of Soldier Boy.
Yeah,
allegedly.
Son of Soldier Boy.
Allegedly.
Yeah, that was.
They should have had him going. You Soldier Boy.
That was a good twist. Yeah, Soldier Boy. That was a good twist.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
My dude is love sausage, man. That shit was funny as hell, man.
He's dead.
No, he's not dead. He was walking away carrying that burnt weed.
Oh yeah, you're right.
He was all like running with it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
that's too funny, man. Boys was awesome. So that would be like, that's what I was watching. Did you finish Stranger Things?
I did. That was pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, season 4 pretty good.
Long ending.
Yeah, like each episode was like extra 15 minutes.
The last episode was 2.5 hours.
Was it 2.5 hours?
Yeah, it was a movie.
Jesus.
And it was just like ending and ending and ending and ending. And like it just kept on ending.
What I thought was funny about it was like, the song that they played for old girl, the redhead.
Yeah.
Like you gotta I heard they spent like $2.5 million just to use that one song. And I was like, they got their buddies worth because they played that song
they played the hell out of it.
The whole
that was the theme though.
season.
Like,
I know it, but
as long as she can hear it.
You wanna they played it so much you can't help but
right.
Like
and like
song,
that's why it went back up to like number
it went back up here.
It made her a ton of money too, like in royalties, which is crazy.
That scene where she was running, like that scene was powerful, man.
Yeah, that was pretty intense for sure.
Yeah, that was a great scene.
They did a good job building it. I think this was a really good season. I think this was better than last season.
Yeah.
I felt like, I don't know. They were both, I mean, none of them have been bad, but I felt like this season had a little more, I guess it was just that you could feel like it had more budget. Like it felt like they were like on a grander scale, you know what I'm saying? Like where everybody's kind of separated, but
the
like
CGI
they're all doing
was
their thing.
like a lot better. Yeah,
and they did a good job. And like the Vecna dude was like mostly practical effects, so like he pretty much had to wear
that was a suit. That was a suit,
and that helped. I think that helped.
Right.
So for Alan, you got anything you're watching this week right now, buddy, or upcoming?
No, not really.
Perfect.
I'm ready for
top
football.
TV.
Yeah,
I'm ready for football.
Yeah, I'm just ready for football.
Dude,
there you go.
Me too. It's coming. Not much longer. I think training camp opens like in a week or so.
Yeah, my son had his first practice in pads.
Big day.
Yeah, pads and helmets, man.
Big day. Who's it? What? Well, you may not want to tell them. You don't want to get the fans riled up. You don't want to say the name of the team. But okay, well, tell me this: is he in a league where they have like the little Giants and like little Cowboys, or is it like?
I think these are high school. So we're the Rams.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah, but we're
those Rams
affiliate affiliated with the high school. Like they play on the high school behind the high school.
Oh, see, that's how they get them. They hook them young.
Yeah, you gotta get them young.
Get them in there. Get them in there.
You want to go here one day? Get your grades up.
Get 4 concussions and then make it to high school, and we'll see what we can do. Like that's the thing, dude. Is they're like serious about it though? It's funny how serious people are.
Yeah, no, they are, man. Like his coach is intense, man.
Yeah,
his coach.
His coach?
But hey, he needs it.
NFL
He needs
player?
it though, man. No,
is he like that guy on that movie I was telling
cosplayer.
you guys about with the Sean Payton movie, where he's talking shit the whole time about everything? And it's all badass because he's like a kid's football coach. Like, you listen to me, son. I'm gonna rip your face off. You're 8 years old, and I am a man. I am 53 years old, and this is what I do for a job. I have abandoned my wife and kids, and I come here 3 nights a week.
I didn't watch that.
No, I don't know if that line is from that movie, but it should be. It's a great movie. Yeah. So other than that, man, like I said, I've been, and I'm not turning this into like a weird anime show because it's not that either. But see, I enjoyed to watch the anime, and so I've been watching. I watched the Bob's Burgers movie.
Oh, did you?
It was good. Yeah, I don't know if you
was
watched
that
Bob's
good?
Burgers. It's on Hulu.
On Hulu. I was about to say,
It was good. Yeah. It was like, I don't know. It was better than like, you know how a lot of movies, like especially cartoon movies, feel like they're just like really long episodes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I didn't feel that way like on this. I felt like there was like a grander,
right?
Like it felt different than just like here's.
It had more of a plot.
Yeah, I mean the story was good. Like it wasn't anything crazy or any. I mean, it was a little crazy, but it's always got to be a little crazy. So, and they did a good job of like giving like excuses for why things happen the way they did. You know what I mean? Like it was good. It was worth watching, and it was funny. It had some few songs. Some people don't like the songs on Bob's Burgers. I think they're great.
Really?
Yeah,
so I always think they're great. I don't even care if they do. I didn't care if they do 5 songs an episode. Like as long as it's a good, catchy song.
I've never seen Bob. I've
never seen it at all.
Really? I've never seen it at all, man.
It's such a good show, dude. You would love it.
Is it really?
You would love it. It's H. John Benjamin. You know who that is, right?
Archer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Archer. It's what's the girl's name? I can't think of her name. The girl who's in like so many things, who does Louise, and I just can't.
Louise.
Kristen Shaw or something, not Kristen, something like that.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You would know her as soon as you hear her voice, you'll hear her. She's in everything. She's in so many shows and stuff.
Right.
And dude, it's such a good show. It's a family friendly show. You can watch it with the kids.
Really?
Like it's funny.
Yeah.
And like it's them, it's the husband and wife and their 3 kids who like they run this burger joint. And it's just hilarious shenanigans.
Yeah.
Well, and it is hilarious, but it's also like they have good lessons. It's very inclusive. So like there are people, there are a lot of people of like different races and different, sometimes questionable genders, and they approach it in like not in a mean way or not in like a we're making fun of these people for being different kind of way.
Right.
They're funny. It's like, but it's not because
their
of
personalities. Yeah, it's not
right. Like they're all
it's not their person, it's their personality.
Exactly. It's not like one of those things where like like Family Guy or something where they would be like, here's someone who looks different than us. Let's laugh at them. Right. And that would be like a 5-minute thing that they did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like that at all, which is why one of the reasons I like it. The kids love it. It's one of the kids' favorite shows.
Yeah.
And like there might be, they say damn occasionally, but nothing like, or hell occasionally, but nothing crazy because they're kids. And so like most of the time, if they say it, they like call themselves out on it. Like, oh, you said hell, like stuff like that. Just like kids do. It's very funny. And there's like 12 seasons of it. And a movie.
Damn, really?
So yeah, dude, if it can go that long with a movie, and it's consistently good. It's definitely worth watching.
Well, I got 12 seasons to catch up on now.
You do, yeah.
I want to watch that new Beavis and Butthead movie.
I would like to. They have a new show, right?
Too. Do they?
Beavis and Butthead has a new show too.
I don't know if they got a show.
But I know they got the movie on Paramount. I get it.
Yeah, Beavis and Butthead. Is it do
the universe?
Do the universe?
Yeah, do the universe.
So funny, dude. I heard it was okay, but I'm gonna watch that.
How original.
Their first one was Beavis and Butthead do
America.
Do America. Yeah. Which was very funny. Very
it
good.
Was.
Is this a goddamn They'll never go away, dude. That's ingrained.
What are you boys doing? Whacking
Did you
in my
see?
trailer.
Speaking of that, whacking in my trailer. Did you see that there was a fire at the Hoover Dam the other day, Alan?
There was an
explosion.
Yeah, explosion.
Yeah,
It was a transformer exploded, but they said everything.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like a terrorist attack or anything.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
put
what I
my
was
tinfoil
thinking,
hat
man.
if there was a terrorist attack.
Transformer. How
This week on Alan's terrorist report.
Yeah, my terrorist.
Remember, follow Alan at BLC Podcast on Facebook or Twitter at BLC World /terrorist report.
Terrorist
/CIA.
Gotta glance them scrunk. Watch that shit all the time. I know you're not a huge Key and Peele guy, Fred, but that's one of the funniest skits they ever did.
Which one
was the terrorist sketch where they're on the plane and that other dude's, I can't think of his name, is sitting in between them, like the other black dude sitting in between them.
Yeah,
like, you see any terrorists on this flight? I'm gonna glax them a scrumph. And he pulls out the gun, he's like, this ghost gun, baby. Like 3D printed off the internet, plastic. And they're going on about how they're gonna stop the terrorists and all this stuff. And it's such a good one, dude. Yeah. And then it pops into a PSA. So you need to watch that sometime if you haven't watched it.
Check that out.
So all right, well, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back on the other side with not talking about TV probably. So thanks for listening. We'll be right back with the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast. Welcome back to the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast. I don't know where we are in the show at this point, Fred. It's been a mess. It's been a cluster, a fuster cluster, they say. So welcome back to the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast. It's been a little bit of a day. Buck mucks, exactly, Fred. Buck bangs. I agree. If you've heard this part, you don't remember that from earlier, probably.
Right.
So anyway, Fred, I'm so thankful. One of the things, Fred, that you're going on vacation really did for me, and for the show, and for the listeners and the viewers all over the world, is we didn't get the segment and the information that we've come to rely on you providing us. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, Freddie's News Bits.
Yes, that's right. News Bits.
So, Fred, without you, I don't know anything that's happened in the world. So we're relying. I only get my news from Freddie's News Bits every week, and occasionally from Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Well, you know what they say: if you read the newspaper, you're misinformed, and if you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed, or some shit like that.
Exactly. Right, Tyrone the Terrible pork products. Finally, Fred's gonna do the live read on that.
Here at Tyrone, we're making bacon.
There you go. Oh, look at that. Tyrone the Terrible pork products. Yeah.
First
news bit.
Lawsuit says Bass Pro Shop won't honor lifetime warranty on their socks. Well, that sucks for them.
That was the first one. It's been 3 weeks of the baking for that. Socks for you. You could have said socks for you. That would have been good.
It sucks for them.
Why they have a lifetime warranty on their socks?
Yeah, I guess they're outdoor woolen socks. They're hot. They're supposed to keep you warm, feet warm or whatever. And they showed a picture of a dude with a hole in the toe.
Oh wow!
And the lawsuit says, they're not giving their money back.
Well, why wouldn't you just give them more socks? Give them another sock.
Why just give them another pair of socks? Yeah, mean, why not? They're socks. One sock. Replace the one sock.
Replace the one sock. Don't go. See, that's where we
don't go crazy
from a business perspective. Only one sock went bad, Fred.
What you need two for?
Yeah, why you do?
How many
free
socks you got?
See, that's the whole thing. You're like, oh, you want free socks? You want two socks?
Oh, you
put a hole in that one too.
You want the extra one for your third.
Send it to our sock examination room, and they'll determine if you did this on purpose or this is natural wear and tear. If this is a factory defect, you're like, no, there's no way we're gonna give you a sock. I'm sorry, your claim is denied. News fact number 2.
News bit number 2. An ice cream truck returns to Colorado community after 65 years. That's what I want to do. I'm going to turn 65 and retire in Colorado, too. Florida's too damn hot.
Yeah, you're right about that. No one's arguing with that. You go to Arizona, people love Arizona.
It's hot, too.
It's very hot in Arizona.
It's hot and it's on fire.
But there's low humidity.
How you set the desert on fire? That's a special kind of heat to burn sand.
I think that's what happens when ants ignite in the flames, and they just burst into flames and
they
run
literally
around.
got fire ants.
Yeah, ants up on fire. That's where they came from.
Millions of ants just running around on fire.
Fred, that's the pussification of America.
Everything.
So that's what it is. That's the pussification of America, Fred.
Yeah.
Back when our grandparents literally were scared of ants that were constantly on fire and chasing them. And we're just scared of ants that are red. They're like you don't understand.
Bite you a little bit. It's the circle of life. Let them nibble on you for a little bit.
It's
okay.
Like prehistoric ants were 8 feet tall, constantly on fire, always chasing you. Even in your sleep, they would chase you.
It was like literally living in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Exactly. Except with fire. Fire ants. Literally.
Everything will kill you.
Exactly. All right. News fact number 3. News bit.
Number 3. Oncologist professor theorizes the Loch Ness monsters may just be a whale's penis. The theory.
Wait a minute. That wasn't the joke?
No.
Okay. I thought that was the joke. Sorry.
The theory is arousing interest in the field. It's arousing interest.
All right, good job. Good job just covering yourself.
In the field.
I just feel like you just said you were aroused by a whale's male penis.
No,
that's what I heard.
Arousing interest in the field.
Can we cut that, Alan? All Alan has to do is
it together.
Slice it apart.
You get.
Make sure that other part about interest in the field is gone.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be like, I'm interested in male whales' penises. Yep. My name is Fred. Can we say that? It was perfect impression.
It was for watching Blackfish.
That's right. Again, you're really into this male whale thing. Like SeaWorld really had an effect on you.
They ejaculated the whale. They like showed it on there on Blackfish.
Did they really?
Yeah, because like
I never watched that.
The one whale Tillicum. that was the music they were playing too when they jacked them off.
Yeah, I'm sure they're.
They just had a dude with
Put
a
him in the mood. Beatboxing and semen.
But like they showed how like the whale they captured like in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? His name's Tillicum.
Yeah.
And they took his sperm and like fertilized all these other female whales, and like now his seed is like spread out through all the SeaWorlds.
Oh my God,
you know what I'm saying? Like all the
SeaWorld
whales
are there. Oh,
that's like 3 or 4 of them. You know what I mean?
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought there was
and
only be one
like
SeaWorld.
No, it's 2. It's San Diego.
Yeah.
That's San Diego, Orlando, Ohio. I think any place that ends with an O, they got a SeaWorld there. Monte Carlo.
There's 3. San Diego, Orlando, and San Antonio. San Antonio, that's a terrible place for a SeaWorld.
Oh my God.
Well, what a dumb place to put a SeaWorld.
They're making whale soup.
Yeah, that's a hot place. So why did they? Oh, so they could impregnate.
Right, they impregnate all these other whales. Yeah, but that whale was like literally a killer. He killed like 3 people.
Yeah, so they're all all of them. So what you're telling me is all these whales are essentially Charlie Manson's kids. That you see
they won't. Yeah, pretty much, man. He's the one that killed that dude in North Carolina from South Carolina.
Right,
bit his junk off.
No, we talked.
Like yeah. And,
if you'd like to hear more about this, we talked about it extensively last week on the show. We're probably not going to get back into it. Don't forget, Freddy's News Bits are sponsored by Tyrone the Terrible Pork Products. No whale penis guaranteed. Now guaranteed.
Now guarranteed. That's
guaranteed.
We just used they used the whale penis as filler.
That's right. That's what she said. No. So, all right, news bit. Any more news bits, Fred?
Nah, that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got this week, man. I hope y'all enjoyed.
I enjoyed it. Thank you.
Well, that's okay.
Thank you, Freddie, and your news bits. Yes. And now I feel like I'm Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Let's go back to this whale penis thing for a second.
See, look, who's stuck on whale penis
I just
now?
realized, no. I'm not. By no means am I being stuck with a whale penis.
On
you know where you can find. I say, you know where you can find a lot of whale penises is Onondaga, Virginia. No. So, what is an oncologist? Is that a penis doctor?
No, it's a.
You said oncologist, right?
No, I said
I
don't know what I said.
I thought you said
ecologist. Yeah, ecologist.
Okay, because I was like, an oncologist. That's like a something.
Didn't I say ecologist?
I thought you said oncologist.
No.
That's why I was like, why was an oncologist?
On a well college.
I was like, I don't understand why. That's the branch of medicine that deals with cancer.
Hey,
so
whales
like,
get cancer too.
Do they?
Whales get cancer too.
Is that on
Blackfish?
Blackfish?
Their sponsor probably got cancer.
No, poor Lockie.
No.
Poor Nessie.
That 350.
Nessie or the Lock.
Okay, well, I won't ask more about whale penises tonight. Probably. No promises. 99% sure I'm not going to ask more about whale penises from you tonight, Fred.
You keep saying it.
Keep saying it, don't I? I can't not say it.
Whale penis.
Whale dog.
Saying whale penis.
His little whale. His little whaling. Little dolphin.
Canned porpoise penis. Remember the Mystery Challenge?
Yes.
Canned porpoise
yes.
penis?
Oh, it could have been.
That was what was in the can.
Oh, it could have been. It could have been Tillicum himself.
Yeah, maybe. Speaking of something that's black and white.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Have you ever heard Fred do a transition? I love it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Look at that. The crowd loves it, Fred. Our live studio audience.
Segment. Well, no, it's not even in my segment. Your segment. You started this. Segment. You started this racistness. So I got a. Is it racist?
Oh,
and I think it's a pretty good one too because
Fred's traditional thing.
This is not racist on a level that we think of. Kind of like we do think of it in America, but this didn't happen in America. This happened in Japan. I want to know, is it racist? Fred. Alan, you got that video? Let's throw that video up.
So for all the listeners, we're gonna
make it maestro.
We will. We will share this on our YouTube.
Look at this.
Okay. Fred, I'd like you to describe the scene for everyone, please, because I feel like I'm going to put my foot in my mouth. And yes, I'll tell you without hearing anything else. It is racist.
This is an Asian man who is evidently on a game show, a talent game show, and
probably like Asian. He is American Idol.
Right. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Japanese Idol.
And he is doing a Louis Armstrong impression. But he is in straight blackface.
He is in like pitch black.
But he's
like, yeah. I think he even died.
And he's doing the big smile. He's doing the big,
When is this video from? Is my question. Because I'm not saying by any means, by any stretch, there's no way I could say
he got an overbite.
Well, and he's like doing crazy faces.
Yeah, he's doing the minstrel faces. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it looks like. It looks straight like minstrel. Yeah, you know. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It looks racist to me.
2010?
Yeah.
Damn,
things have changed a lot in 2010.
I guess it wasn't racist back then.
No, it was racist. Back then. Let me tell you.
But
let me tell you, as it most certainly is.
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
It could be. Is it a parody? That's the thing. Like, he's definitely singing, like, and singing
right,
in, like in American, which means
why
he's
they
just
had to use that picture of Louis Armstrong? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's his favorite one. I don't know, man. But his hands are not. Are they?
Like
hands,
his palm,
the
outside of him, the outside.
Yeah, blackface his arms too, and that's a rare level of dedication, Fred.
See, look at that shit. That is
he can't play
cool minstrel shit right there, man.
It's like we talked about. What was it? Song of the South.
Yeah,
Japanese Song of the South.
Right.
Oh, so he's just pretending to play, and then he makes a really
He's doing it with his noise. Yeah, his
I don't
horn
like
broke.
I feel like this.
He was like,
look at that guy, one of the judges.
Look at my man. My man, the judge. He looked
he's
confused.
Like,
yeah, he's like,
I don't think I can clap for this.
Yeah, he's like,
I know it's 2010, but shit.
Look, Look at that.
Still going.
Look, he's doing the big eyes.
Can you get the sound on this, Alan, so we can hear?
Yeah, I just don't want to get a copyright strike.
We're not gonna get copyright strike. Nobody listens.
How you got to do all that?
Yeah, that's all clapping. They love it.
That's all women too. That's all women too.
Oh, ladies love a
Louis Armstrong.
Shut my mouth. My brain is ahead of me tonight, and it's like, shut the fuck up. You say whatever you were about to say that I was about to say. It was dumb.
That's it. I mean, it's crazy though, man.
That is crazy. It's crazy what 10 years. I mean, we talk about that though. Like we've talked about it before that like things have changed so much.
Okay, and now I heard this debate somewhere else too before, but they were saying like, so if that's racist, then what about white chicks?
Well, White Chicks was a parody though.
No, but White Chicks ain't
that
racist.
was a parody.
White Chicks ain't racist because
he wasn't doing it to be mean.
Right.
He wasn't doing it to be mean.
But
he was entertaining.
Sure.
I mean,
sure. Well, when did White Chicks come out? That came out even before that.
About 2010. About the same time.
2008.
I mean, like that's within 5 years of each other.
2004.
2004. Okay,
yes.
So a little bit later. But I mean,
yeah, but
is it?
No, see. Yes.
Now,
but see, it's not.
But then you go back to you remember Soul Man?
Yep, I remember Soul Man.
You remember Soul Man? Yeah,
his crowning achievement. Yeah.
No.
Tasteful use of blackface.
Side Out was his.
Okay, fair enough. Tasteful. At the time, I thought
tasteful blackface.
This was a tasteful use of blackface, and it was appropriate to the movie because the whole. I mean, again, I haven't seen this movie since
right. Yeah, I can't even.
So please don't. I feel I'm certain
people do not go and watch.
Right. Please.
I don't know if you could.
This is the disclaimer. You could. Always Sunny did. Always Sunny did a great job of
that's it. And that shit was fucking
it was hilarious. And that's exactly what it is. It can be used as a comedy thing because you're not doing it as a racist thing.
Right.
I think the show is basically they impersonate. That's what they do. They impersonate the person. So they're the guy's impersonating Louis Armstrong. So I guess
right.
Yeah, but man, I'll tell you what.
It just didn't look right.
It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right.
Feel good. Yeah, it don't feel right.
It's that thin line he was walking on,
Yeah,
it is.
It's a very thin line.
Even in 2010.
Very thin line, man.
I mean, yeah, but maybe that was inspired by the success of White Chicks. That they were like,
we could do it. They did it.
We cannot pull this off.
Look
at that. See, that was racist.
This show, so that you would know who else they impersonate.
Right? Yeah, that's true. If we watch hours more of it, Alan, you can see all the other people.
I can't do it.
No, I'm not going to do that though. Yeah, because I don't speak Japanese still.
No,
in spite of all the anime I've been talking about, don't speak Japanese at all. And I always thought that I would. I always thought that it would was it permeate? Like where you're like, eventually it would just sink in, and I'd be like, oh, in Japanese. And like, the only ones I know are like Databayo, which is like, damn it.
See, you know more than me.
Yeah, I mean,
I know you, and you know Konnichiwa.
I do know Konnichiwa, but you know that, so that does the same.
But you know what was it?
Databayo.
Like, damn it. Now I know it.
Yeah,
so
we're all right.
Now we're even.
No.
And I know what Baka, which is idiot.
Baka.
Yeah, Baka, idiot, right?
Baka's idiot.
Yeah. See, look at that. Yeah, Fred, Baka.
See, you know.
You now.
Thanks for teaching me 2 more Japanese words.
Right. Oh, now somehow or another, I feel like this last segment was more racist now that we did that. I don't really know how it worked out that way. I thought if anything, it would be more inclusive.
We were sharing information.
Right, of our butchering of another people's
language. Yeah.
Probably the worst people speaking Japanese. Even people who are like, I've never heard Japanese, but I'm pretty sure that's not it.
Mr. Miyagi would be proud of me.
Mr. Miyagi was Chinese, I believe.
No, he was Japanese.
What?
He's from Okinawa.
Oh, yeah,
He's from
Daniel
Okinawa.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Jackie Chan
Daniel
was
had the Rising Sun.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
dude, I'm excited for that to eventually come out again. Cobra Kai.
Look,
Even though it's like a kid's.
I have not caught up on it.
Oh, it's pretty good. I mean, it's
it's cool. They do the redundant switching around, and I don't like that. I don't like. Okay, I'm gonna be good this season, half the season.
It's like a teen drama. Like it's just, okay, and not to go back to what you're watching because I have not watched.
You know what? I used to love teen dramas.
Sure,
I used to love teen dramas, but like now I can't do it. I can't do it.
There's a place for them. It's for teenagers.
Yeah, I'm too old.
But there's a little bit of it. But there's karate too, and that's okay. That evens
right.
out. Have you watched the Resident Evil show on Netflix?
No, I haven't.
It is terrible. Bombed. Yeah,
I heard it's terrible.
They said it literally is like a teenage drama. It's set in the world of Resident Evil, and it's just like, okay, whatever. Like there's a zombie.
No, I ain't gotta tell you that.
No, it's ridiculous.
Kill it.
I'll kill it for you, Suzanne.
I'll kill it for you.
Suzanne and Steve forever. Like, kills it. She's like,
I'll have to go down here.
Breaking up with you.
Yeah, I'm going with Josh.
You went to the zombie murder with Josh, not me. It's over. It's over, Steve. No, Suzanne, bro. Like, but Josh is my best friend.
My best friend, yeah.
I love it, dude. And it's probably, what's great is we're gonna watch this someday and we'll be like, we're pretty accurate on that.
Yeah,
like, pretty close.
We could have
Zombie Prom was just not the same without Steve.
That was our screenplay. Zombie Prom. Right. They
Zombie
stole
Prom,
it.
Part 3.
Named it to Resident Evil.
That's right. Oh man, yeah. Did we talk about when we had our buddy Raymond on the show? Did we was Zombie Prom one of our promby? Was that on one of our
zombie? Yeah, zombie.
Okay, Fred. I appreciate, this is one of the things is when you get older, Fred, you start to appreciate the roadblocks that you've had in life because they teach you lessons, Fred.
Yeah.
And so when we did that, our ill-fated top five segment with Raymond, that taught me that was not the right way to go. And, funny or not, which I did think
it was funny. I mean,
sure, because it's like when you watch Saturday Night Live and they break. And like the characters are cracking up because they realize either one thing they're doing something real dumb or they're doing something real funny. And so like you see it and you can see us, you can hear us are literally breaking. We're just like, this is the stupidest fucking thing we've ever done. But I say that because Fred, without that flopping from our perspective, we never would have got to Fred's News Bits, which is an Emmy award winning, gold record award winning segment on podcast segment. And if there are any people who are podcast judges, which I don't even see how that's the thing, but you should absolutely nominate Fred's News Bits as segment of the year for a news podcast for the news awards, the news podcast awards.
The newsie
always is a day behind.
I'll take a newsie.
That's right.
I'm a newsie winner.
Remember that movie or that? Yeah, there was a movie, Newsies, with all the white people dancing.
I do. Yeah.
It was set in like World War II, I think. Yeah, there was dancing.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of dancing.
Newsies.
Gyrating.
I feel like it was World War II. I don't know. Everybody wore a lot of green and like gray back then. It's hard to tell with all those movies.
They didn't have color back then.
They did have color.
See,
that is
where the pictures at? Where the pictures at?
Like, I can make them colorful.
No, that's Photoshop. There wasn't no color back then. Everything.
I really did believe that, by the way, when I was.
I did when I was a kid. I believe.
I was like, black and white forever. Like, and then apparently color TV and film came around, and now everything we can see.
And then Dorothy ran over the rainbow, and then
that
came
was it.
the color.
And I was like, that was when I was like, see, it's okay to be different. You can go over the rainbow any day. There's always rainbows at Onondaga, Virginia. Make sure you ride the arch right to Onondaga. If you
can jump on that rainbow, and slide right on the
slide right on Onondaga. The pot of gold will be right there. Everybody, Elon Musk might be there too.
There you go.
So yeah, Fred. Like I said, that was a great segment, by the way, because I think that whole thing was still isn't racist. The game, the segment.
Oh, the which one?
Which is brought to you by yeah. I think that was the end of the Is It Racist?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So Fred, I got something for you, and this is not racist. It's just
right.
This is gonna I feel like this show is gonna go down as like one of the shows where we're nasty, we're just nasty, and not in a gross way, not like inappropriately.
You gotta fly your freak flag sometime.
This is gonna be inappropriate, Fred. So
Yeah.
we live here in the great state of South Carolina.
Right.
4th worst state in the country to live in, by the way. All right. Hey, we're going for number 3 next year, baby. We're aiming for 3rd worst if we can handle it. But yeah, thanks to that, I'm glad I read that every day. It feels like, but no. So we live, like I said, we live in Greenville. It's like anywhere, we have listeners all over the world, all over the country, and all over the universe, as far as I know, thanks to the James Webb Telescope, which we've been beaming our show straight out to space. But so we live in a booming metropolis called Greenville, South Carolina, which is all over the place. It's on every magazine. Everybody's like, we love it. It's great. Well, Greenville has officially moved in my opinion, to like big city status a little bit. Maybe not like New York status or anything, but like mildly big city status. Because on our Greenville subreddit the other day, so thank you, Reddit, for that. Someone videotaped some dude jerking it with his pants off and his shirt like halfway up, jerking it, driving down Main Street, Greenville, just fondling his dongle. Trying to plug his dongle. It grossed me out, man.
That is terrible.
I had to watch it. I mean, after the 7th or 8th time I watched it straight through all the way, it really started to gross me out. I mean, but I had to make sure that it wasn't me.
Yo, that is insane, man. Like,
dude, that's how we moved up.
Driving down the street, dude. Like Main Street, dude.
Main Street, where it's slow driving. That's good. It's safer. Jerk off.
Safer to do it that way. Yeah.
I guess I don't know. But that's what you haven't you're not like an actual big city until there's like hobos jerking off on street corners. You know what I mean? Then you're like, all right.
Pissing
I'm
in
here.
stairwells
right, exactly. Like there's a noticeable scent of urine.
We finally made it.
Right, like we did it. Hooray!
This is what we always wanted Greenville to be.
I worked for SeaWorld.
Right, exactly. I'll tell you one thing. I feel like I guarantee you that dude was from out of town.
I don't know, man.
We're way too British to do that here. Right? No, because everybody. Okay, dude. So I work downtown. Everybody downtown is from out of town. Like every car has an out-of-state plate. Yeah. And not a damn one of them know how any of our roads work. And it drives me insane. It drives me fucking insane. And I know Alan always bitches about traffic, and that's like his number one bitch. But it's my number one bitch now, too. I am so tired of it. I wish that they would just do something about this traffic on the streets.
They can't. They can't widen the road.
Not Main Street.
I mean, yeah, what are they going to do?
What do you mean, what are they going to do? Like, make it
better. They're going to build
what do I pay? What is it that I pay?
I forgot what they said they're going to build something at the auditorium. Yeah, where the old auditorium is going to be at.
Something dumb. Probably something dumb.
I don't know. I mean, they don't build nothing dumb. It's just extravagant, man. That we went down there. The other weekend. I took the twins down there, and the Falls Park, and we saw the Bohemian. They're building a Grand Bohemian Hotel down there. Yeah. Man, that thing is massive, dude.
It's all crazy. The whole place is crazy. Everything is building everything. I saw this kid on the street, Fred. I saw this kid on the street wearing a rag. And I said, "Are you an orphan?" He said, "What gave me away?" I said, "Your parents." Terrific. Yeah. Terrific joke. There was once a street named Chuck Norris. They had to change the name because no one crosses Chuck Norris and lives. Thank you, Alan, for that. One day, a priest is walking down the street and sees the little girl with a box. "What's in the box?" he says. "Christian kittens," the little girl answers. Pleased, the priest smiles and continues on his way. A week later, the same priest is walking down the street with a nun when he sees the little girl in the box again. "Ask her what she has in the box," he says. "It's the cutest thing." The nun walks up to the girl and asks what she has in the box. "Atheist kittens," she says. The priest rushes forward and says, "Atheist kittens. Last week you said they were Christian kittens." She said they were, but now their eyes are open. I didn't know where that was going. These are jokes about streets, people. This is how we've gotten to this point in the show. We're just going to start reading off jokes about streets. Two Adams were walking on a street, Fred. One Adam said to the other, Adams, like building blocks of our universe. Yes.
Right.
One Adam says to the other, "I feel really positive today." The other replied, "I know. I stole your electron." Then the first Adam said, wait for it, Fred, "How ionic." Yeah, good one. Good one. I can do this all night, Fred.
No, we're not doing that.
I want to thank all the sidewalks out there for keeping me off the street. Those are the best ones. I was walking. Oh, that's not okay. This is inappropriate. Inappropriate joke alert. I was walking down the street one day and I passed the gun store. I walked in and everything was half off. I didn't know back to school sales had started already. I said inappropriate. It's not my fault.
Why am I laughing?
Fred, two Adams are walking down the street and they run into each other. One says to the other, "Are you all right?" "No, I lost an electron," said the other. "Are you sure?" Guess what he said? Yep.
Oh my God.
I'm positive. Why are there so many Adam-related jokes? This is
Let's go back to Freddie's news bits.
Okay, yeah, back to Freddie's. This is our new favorite worst thing. No, we're gonna end the show on 100 jokes every time now.
Oh no!
So many of them. I told my mother I wanted a brother for Christmas. The next day, I saw her in the strip club across the street. I didn't get that. I don't know.
That's awful. Wait.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
I'm gonna read that one again.
It was so bad the boo button didn't work.
I don't even think that. I told my mother I wanted a brother for Christmas. The next day, I saw her in the strip club across the street.
So are they saying that black guys go? Are they talking about that kind of brother?
It's I guess maybe she was.
What month was it? What month was it?
It was December, I guess. Because it was March. I don't know.
Well, then she'd have to wait till September to get his brother. So like,
and how would he know it was a brother either? It could be a
exactly. It could be a girl, a lady brother,
lady brother. Man, am I the only one who gives people in the neighborhood names they don't know they have? Like blue truck dude, loud dog guy, nice old lady with the rose bushes, that slut across the street. This is terrible jokes.
Oh my God. Man, people are just like
okay, this was funny. Okay, well no, this is the last one, and then I'll not probably tell anymore. Because this is a funny one, I think. Maybe not. Good sex sounds like a white man walking across the street with flip-flops on. Just saying. That's funny.
Oh my God.
Just
all right.
Dick.
We got to end the show on that. I can't even. We're not going to get any better than that.
Oh my
God.
God.
Thank you guys for listening to the 53rd episode of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. Do you guys want to hear another?
No. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Good night, guys.
See you later.
You son of a bitch. You said you weren't going to do that anymore.
We are laughing. And we are very good friends. Good buddies sharing a special moment.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the men's side.
Get to the chopper!
Oh, what a day. What a day.
Well, that's all, folks.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Goddamn hit.
Can't say goddamn.
Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
As you know, I'm a man of special needs.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
This conversation can serve no purpose anymore.
Goodbye.
Stay classy, San Diego.
And thanks for stopping by.
But mainly, stay classy.
It's over. Nothing is over. Nothing. You just don't turn it off.
That just sounded so real funny, man. Hey, your mama.
Guys around. Stay out of trouble, you crazy kids.
What does a racist joke and crossing the street have in common?
What?
White people looking both ways before they start. Good night, everybody.